Good morning, everyone. Afternoon, whatever time this is. Time is relative and not linear. Before we begin, I would just like to let you know that one, I am a broke person, so I don't have my own rig or anything like this. So this is going to be very, what's the best word for this? It's going to be the raw, very raw. I see, that's what I mean. It's gonna be raw. So I have been told by multiple people that I need to put all of this out there on TikTok, I try to do it on Instagram. I'm the worst at posting. And then YouTube as well. So I thought, might as well get that out there. I just want to make it to where it's something that if anybody is going through the exact same thing that I am, or has ever had to go through something like this, you're not alone. So, with that in mind, backstory. 2 years ago, again, every time is really, really hard for me. I think it was 2 years ago, I was having a lot of problems with cognition. I still have issues with that. I would slur my words. I was not acting right, basically. And I had been told time and time again by my doctors that it was migraines. It was migraines. I needed to make sure that I was drinking electrolytes, because apparently I was drinking too much water. And yeah, they're like, just don't worry about it, just keep drinking water. I finally ended up going to the doctor, the ER, and at the time I was running my own cleaning company, I was modeling, and I was getting ready to pull the trigger on doing my own burlesque troupe. So I was, I was busy all the time. So when they told me that I had to be in the ER, I was like, okay, when am I getting out of here? Because I have things to do tomorrow morning, so when am I getting out of here? And they're like, well, we have to put you in for observation. And apparently I was not talking right at all. In my mind, I was completely fine. Everything was perfect. Next morning, I can't remember if it was one of the doctors or a nurse or something came in, and I was like, okay, when am I getting out of here? I need to go. Seriously, I need to go. And they're like, when do you want your shower, and what do you want for dinner? And I'm like, I'm not getting out of here, am I? Fantastic. I had multiple MRIs. Apparently there was I don't remember it, to be completely honest. Apparently there was surgery to remove liquid up here. Apparently the liquid was not good stuff. So they immediately drove me to Rochester, Minnesota, which, by the way, Rochester is absolutely amazing. They have an amazing facility and amazing doctors. 100% recommend. And that's when I found out that I had a very sizable brain tumor. It went from right here, so all the way back here and the way back to this, and this to this. I don't know how big it actually was, but that's basically it. I remember going into surgery. When I woke up, everything was like a little kid again. Everything was fantastic and funny. I could not say cat to save my life. It was gone, completely gone. But I could say gramophone. Why? I have no idea, but it was gramophone. So we did that. I was completely paralyzed on my right side. So I had to start up immediately with physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech because it just wasn't working at all. I also had to figure out how to get in and out of a car because I couldn't do it. I really couldn't. I did eventually get it to the point where I could do that, which was amazing. Got to come back home to immediately go to a facility, and it was basically like boot camp. I didn't have a single day off. And it was a lot. It was extremely challenging, but they said that the sooner I got all of this done, the sooner I got to go home. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do everything in my power to get out of here because I don't want to be here. As we're there, we get the confirmation that it was a brain tumor, or not a tumor. It was cancer. So I was like, okay, then we're gonna fight it because I'm way too young to die, and I'm extremely stubborn, and I also like being extremely spiteful. So I was like, I'm not dying. So I got out of the therapy place, the facility, and I immediately after that, I had, I think, 2 days of rest to at least have Christmas. And then I immediately went to Rochester, Minnesota again to start taking chemo and radiation. So that part was difficult for me. I did lose pretty much all of my hair. I kind of looked like Friar Tuck, if you guys have ever seen anything like that, or like Robin Hood. Like I was completely bald. It didn't take me that long to get it back though, so that made me really happy. Did all that, finally got to come home, and then I went back to physical therapy and occupational therapy and speech. Obviously now I'm doing much better with my speech, talking, things like that, way better. Texting, as silly as it is, texting on the phone is still really hard. I mean, I can speak very well. I know what I'm talking about, what I want to say, and things like that. But writing it down, or physically writing it down, because I'm left-handed now. So trying to relearn how to do all those things when I just really didn't want to was an adjustment, to say the least. So I had to basically redo everything that I had to do. I am finally done with my speech. I do have to do physical and occupational therapy. Right now it's a little bit difficult. I did move, so trying to find openings and stuff like that with the doctors and physical and occupational therapists has been difficult, but we are working on that. I still work on it every single day. I'm kind of a psycho, to be completely honest with you. I do not compromise anything with what I do. I don't pity myself. And I won't take no really for an answer. So every morning I get up, make my coffee, feed the animals. I've got 2 dogs and a cat right now. Feed myself, clean. Today I do have to do my stretching, let's see, what else do I need to do? I probably should do my Pilates today too, and then definitely I should do some yoga, just to make myself a little bit looser. I don't know if you can see this without it falling. Okay, here we go. This is Stella. They told me at the beginning when I started having issues that it's a really good idea to name your appendages something. First off, they don't feel like you at all, completely. It's kind of like an out-of-body experience when it comes to your arm and leg and everything. But yeah, Stella, she's right here. I do have to stretch her and work out with her and everything every single day, actually twice a day. What do they call it? Spasticity. It's something about spasticity. And it likes to go one way. Like right now it's going like this. Trying to get it to go the other way is extremely hard. So I do have to work with it pretty much all the time. Even if I'm watching TV or whatever, I have to constantly be messing with it. That way it doesn't get stuck in one position or anything like that. I guess it does make the tendons shorter if it's not messed with. I haven't been having an issue with that, but I'd rather not try it and see what happens if I don't do that. What else? I think that's it for right now. Like I said, that's what I do pretty much. And I will be much better about making actual videos and stuff like that, because I am literally the worst. I'm so bad at just in general, making appointments and sticking to them, because I'm bad at that. Oh, I guess I could show you this. So this is all new growth hair. My hair was never this dark before. It was kind of like a darker chocolate. It's dark now, which is amazing. Everything looks really, really good, except this is where the chemo was the worst. So you can kind of see it a little bit. Right now is okay. If I take a shower, you can definitely see it. See, it's a lot thinner up there than it should be, but it could be worse. It could always be worse. Yeah. I'm just thankful that I am still alive. I kind of didn't say that before, but the kind of cancer that I have is called glioblastoma. There's another part to it. I have, again, can't say it, can't remember it, no idea. But yeah, it's basically, when I, after they took the tumor, the doctor at the time was like, just so you know, you need to get your affairs in order because you have a year. And I'm like, and they're like, yeah, you need to. So I did. I went through and got an attorney and all that stuff and got everything put in writing, which is, it's sad, but after really thinking about it now, I'm like, you know what? This is so much easier now. I don't have to worry about anything. I already know what's going to happen to me. I know what my final wishes are and things like that. I know exactly what I'm getting done. We've already got the money put away for all the final expenses and stuff like that. It's easy. It's so easy. So I'm like, okay, great. I don't have to worry about that anymore. So it's a really a load off, honestly. What else? I don't know. In my head, I had all this stuff that I want to talk about and everything else, and it's like my brain still goes a million miles an hour, and I want to remember everything and say everything that comes to mind, and then I'm just like, huh? So yeah, it's great. It's great. Everything's great. It's fine. But yeah, I guess if you guys have any questions, I definitely appreciate all the support and everything. Again, if you can live through something like this, you can live through anything. So if you're going through something like this, you're not alone. And make sure that you feel like you're 10 feet tall, because you should be. You deserve every good thing that happens to you. And keep fighting. Always keep fighting. It does help a lot. Anyway. Sorry, I don't want to cry. But anyway. Anywho, I'm probably going to get off. And then I should probably get some stuff done. Because I haven't gotten my chores done yet. I should probably clean the floor. I have a miniature American Eskimo, a tuxedo long-haired cat, and then a yellow lab. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, I know these dogs. Great, fantastic. I've never had a yellow lab before. I was blissfully unaware that yellow labs are basically smaller, slabbering messes like St. Bernards. Love them to death. I really, really do. But there's just puddles everywhere all the time. So I definitely do need to get off and get this done because it's gross. Anyway, like I said, I don't know how well this will work. I don't know. But like I said, just keep on, and definitely, enjoy every single day, because you just don't know when the last day is going to be your last. So, all right. I love you guys, and I really hope that you are having a wonderful day. Thank you.